Hello and welcome to Rathods IAS. Today in this session, we are going to see current affairs of 10th January 2024. So first of all, we are going to take Delhi edition of Hindu paper and we are going to pick out the articles and we are trying to relate it with which subject we can connect with. And I will be also telling you which topic is important from which subtopic of your syllabus. Okay. And in this way, we are connecting our dynamic syllabus with the static syllabus, and even we are going to see in how many dimensions you have to think about that topic and how many ways you can expect questions in your prelims and mains. So all these things that we are going to see in this analysis, and even we are going to start giving work to our brain through improving of think process or thought process, that we are going to start this exercise by this current affairs classes. And if you are watching this class, so watch until end so that you will be getting lots and lots of perspectives. So it is my promise. Okay, so now let us see the first important article from the front page. So this is front page of Hindu and we are going to see the important articles. And you will be getting lots and lots of articles in newspaper. So all articles are not important. Only you have to pick up the articles from our syllabus point of view. So whenever you are reading anything like any standard book or any newspaper, you have to pick topics according to our syllabus. Okay, so entire reading of entire standard book is not useful. For example, if you are preparing for ethics, if you are taking Subbarao book, so it will be like very bulky like Lakshmikant book. So if you are reading each and every page, it is not at all useful because subject and syllabus, it is not matching. Okay, so you have to pick out this topic in the syllabus and you have to refer in the standard book. So in that way you have to work, okay, or you have to prepare for your examination, and that is a smart work. Okay, so now let us see the front page. So first article is most Indian cities are far from clean air target. So here if you are talking about clean air, so it belongs to our environment and ecology topic. So in environment and ecology, you will be studying about different types of pollution like air pollution, water pollution, okay, noise pollution. So this clean air target is important from your air pollution point of view. Okay, air pollution. So here you have to know lots and lots of dimensions here. So one important thing here is you have to know about one important scheme. Okay, that is National Clean Air Program. That is very, very important. So now let us see the dimensions that you have to think. So this article is talking about clean air targets. So first of all, why it is in news? So the target year has been postponed. Okay, so the year has been postponed. So because of this is in news. So here you can see the year which had been postponed to 2026. Okay, 2026. So because of this is in news. Okay, so clean air target has been postponed now to 2026. So because of this we got this article. And one more important dimension here is you have to know what is the meaning of air pollution. So you have to know what are the causes of air pollution, what are the important air pollutants, and how we are measuring this air pollution. Okay, what is about measurement? And you have to see what are the government measures or initiatives. Okay, so here you have to know about National Clean Air Program, and even you have to know one important concept called as Air Quality Index. So all these things are very important. Okay, and here in the causes you can see vehicular pollution, releasing of effluents, and because of increasing of particulate matter, and because of burning, especially stubble burning in Punjab and Haryana, that leads to bad air quality in Delhi region. And apart from that, you have to see what are the steps that can be taken at a global level. What can be steps that can be taken at a global level, at national level, at a state level, and at local level. Okay, so these are very important, and especially air pollutants are also very important. So here we are going to talk about PM 2.5. Okay, so these all are the dimensions that you have to see. And one more important area that you can connect is what will be the impact. What will be the impact? For example, even in our polity, we can connect this. So in polity, we have fundamental rights. So we have Article 21 of Indian Constitution. So this Article 21 we can connect with this clean air because we have right to inhale the clean air. Okay, and you have to see what will be the impact on economy. So you may think that how this clean air is environment topic is related to economy. But here if you see, because of this bad air that will be impacting health of people. So because of this the productivity of labor will be decreased. So whenever the productivity is decreased, it will be affecting the economy of country as a whole. So if you want to have a good economy, so government need to ensure even the good health of the people. Okay, and you can write about what is the impact on health, like what are the health problems, like respiratory problems in especially older people and younger people, like children, like asthma, COPD, like that, okay, respiratory disorder and respiratory distress. And you can see like what is the impact on society. Okay, and you have to connect with even science and technology, like so which are the technologies that we have to absorb this carbon dioxide. Okay, and what are the technologies that we can come up, okay, technological advancement regarding this maintaining of clean air. And you can write about even BS standards vehicles. Okay, we are moving towards BS6, that is also very important. Okay, and in this way here, okay, even we can connect with this international relations from GS paper 2, like so whether India is coming up with partnership with any other country regarding this controlling of air pollution or not. And even you can write about different conferences which have happened, okay, regarding this air pollution. Okay, and even you have to see like different reports released by different countries regarding this clean air, okay, of India. And recently one report said that so most of the polluted cities they are present in India. Okay, around 46 polluted cities are present in India. So that is one international report. You can also refer about that. So all these are the different dimensions that you can connect with this single topic of clean air target. So I hope it is clear and we are getting some points like how to connect one topic with the different subjects. Like so I said about polity 1, economy 2, health 3, 4 society, 5 science and technology, 6 international relations, 7 environment and ecology. So here we are connecting interconnecting the topics here. Okay, so if you are understanding these dimensions, so please hit the like button. So if you are hitting the like button, then it will be encouraging me. Okay, so if you want to support me and if you want to continue this analysis forever, so please hit the like button, don't forget. It will be not taking even 2 seconds of time to hit a like button. Okay, and now let us move on to next important image. I found this image is very important. So it is talking about Kathakali. So how many of you completed reading art and culture? So if you have completed reading art and culture, you might have also studied about these dance forms. Right? So this article is talking about dance forms. So how many types of dance forms are there? So we have normally 2 types of dance forms. So first one is official dances and the second one is folk dances or folk dance forms. So in your Nitin Singhania book, you have this dance forms and it is very important and you can get prelims and mains based question from this dance forms. You can get prelims and mains based question from this dance forms. So in this official dances we have 8 types of dances. So first one is Bharatanatyam. Second one is Kuchipudi, Kathakali, Mohiniyattam, Kathak, Satriya. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi, Kathakali, Mohiniyattam and Satriya. So what are the remaining? I am not getting right now. Bharatanatyam, Kathakali, Kuchipudi, Mohiniyattam, Satriya, and please let me know other 2 important dance forms. So there are 8 important classical dance forms. So one important thing that is given in this newspaper, it is about Kathakali. So I will be telling you like what you have to read here. So from prelims point of view, you can get basic facts. So like they will be giving you one dance form and associated state. For example, it's Bharatanatyam, it is from Tamil Nadu. And here Kuchipudi, it is from AP. And we have Manipuri. Okay, and we have Kathak, okay, and we have Satriya. So here you have to know like, so from which state they are from. And even the second type here is you can get some important features. Like some dances are Lasya dominant, some dances are like male dominant and some dances are women dominant. Women dominant are called as Lasya dominant and male dominant are called as Tandava dominant. And here the third point you have to remember is what are the similarities. Okay, what are the similarities between one dance form to another dance form. So you can get a question like compare and contrast Kuchipudi and Bharatanatyam. Okay, so in that way you have to remember. And next one is Odissi. Okay, so this Odissi we have some important postures. So body bendings like Tribhanga posture like that. So you have to see like different types of postures that are present. Okay, in each and every dance form, and you have to see like to which god and goddesses it is devoted. So like that also you can get questions here. And especially from folk dances, so which are the dances which are present in news, so from that point of view you can get questions like Kalbiya will be in news. Kalbelia, it is a serpent dance. And next one here is Garba dance. So Garba dance will be in news, and even recently tax has imposed on this Garba dance. So you have to see different folk dance forms and from which state they are belonging to, and you have to see what is the special characteristics of that so-and-so dance. So in this way here you can get a question, and this topic is important from GS paper 1 under art and culture. Okay, and this art and culture, it is from your both mains and prelims point of view. So that's all. So these are the important articles from your front page. So leave the city page and you can move on to the states page. So here you can see one important article, that is chlorine gas leak causes panic in Dehradun. So this article is very important because in your disaster management, so how many of you gone through the syllabus of disaster management? So if you have not gone through the syllabus, so first of all my request is to go through each and every topic of your syllabus, like what is present in GS1. So GS1 contains history, geography, okay, and national society. So you have to see what are the topics that are given in the history, what are the topics in the geography and the society. So here in disaster management we have a topic called as industrial disasters, and also we have chemical disaster. So in chemical and industrial disaster you have to see about some recent happenings, and even you can't forget this Bhopal gas tragedy. So Bhopal gas tragedy is very important, and apart from that you have to see some recent release of gases like sterolite release, and now we have chlorine release. Okay, so like that you have to collect examples from past 2 to 3 years, like which are the incident happened and in which state it has happened. Okay, and here it is talking about a chlorine gas release, and this chlorine gas, it is a harmful or dangerous gas. So you have to see what are the signs and symptoms. What are the signs and symptoms? And even there are many movies which are depicting about this industrial disaster. For example, recent movie of Jawan. Okay, so in that movie of Jawan, it led to so that event that described in the movie, like, so there are many industries that had been shut down, right, because of this industrial disaster. So because of this industrial disaster, the impact is not only seen in the present generation but in the next generation. So even area of Bhopal, so people, they are giving birth to the children who are having congenital disabilities or congenital abnormalities. Okay, so because of this here, industrial disasters are the great danger. Okay, so whenever you are setting up of industry, so you have to take proper precautions. Okay, so without that, if it is causing harmful to environment and harmful to human life, means it is not tolerated. So here in this context, you have to see what are the laws which are present in India which are talking about this disaster. Okay, controlling of disaster, penalties, punishment. So here in this point of view, you have to see this thing as well. Okay, and now let us move on to next topic. You can go to directly editorial page. So in today's editorial page also, there is nothing much important and relevant. Almost all the topics had been revised or discussed in the earlier classes itself. So first topic, it is about Bilqis Banu. So in yesterday's class we discussed. Okay, and once again we are going to see this topic, what is the meaning of remission, in detail. Like what is the meaning of remission and what are the constitutional provisions, like what are the articles which are talking about this powers of pardoning powers of governor as well as president regarding providing remission, and we are going to see like what are even the legal provisions which are present in our country. So all these things are important, and this topic is also very important, like growth sans demand, that is government spending seems to propping up growth. So this is a very important concept. Okay, so I don't know like how many of you know about what is the relationship between government spending and development. So I will be showing you the cycle, like how it is interconnected. Clear? If you want, you can make a notes of this. So it is talking about government spending. Okay, so this article is talking about government spending and economic growth or development. So actually there are many numbers which are given in this article, but we are not focusing on numbers. Only just try to understand the concept, like how this government spending will leads to the economic development. Okay, so if you see about this government spending, so where government can spend, for example, let us take infrastructure development. Infrastructure development. So this infrastructure development is also called as capital spending. Okay, it is also called as infrastructure development is also called as capital spending. So what are the examples of this? Laying of railways, laying of roadways, so buildings, okay, building or construction works, etc. All this comes under this infrastructure spending. So whenever government decided to spend in infrastructure, so this is called as capital expenditure. So whenever government is going for this capital expenditure, that will create assets. That will create assets. Assets is nothing but property. Okay, that will create assets, that is called as property. So whenever you want to go for buildings, okay, building of construction work, you need labor or you need employers, like for example engineers. Okay, so if you want to lay the road here, so have you ever seen like if you are going or traveling on road, you will be seeing one person will be wearing yellow color cap, and he will be having camera and he will be seeing, okay, so how the road will be going on, like that. So here we need lot of employees and as well as labor, etc. So whenever government start any project, means for example it is giving employment opportunities to 100 people. Okay, for example let us take a scenario like it is providing employment to 100 people. So these people, they are now getting wages. Okay, and because of this wages, so they will be having money in the hand. So whenever they are having the money, they will be going to the market and they will be placing order. They will be placing demands. They will be placing demands for goods and as well as services. Okay, so whenever there is increasing of demand, what happens? In turn, manufacturing units, they will increase their units. And whenever there is increasing of production, that will lead to economic growth. Yes or no? So this is a cycle that you have to remember. Okay, I am just taking this scenario, just it is a like 100 people, but it will be giving the employment to lots and lots of people, because it is not only going for developing of science infrastructure in one area. Throughout the country here, government will be going for creation of this capital expenditure or the capital or assets. Okay, so in this way you have to remember this topic, like how government spending is helpful for economic development. So this is the one important area that you have to remember. And second one is inflation. So inflation, okay. So to control inflation also, government will be focusing on this spending. Okay, so whenever there is recession, okay, whenever there is recession, that means low economic growth, also government will be focusing on, okay, spending on this infrastructure or capital expenditure. So these all are the things that you have to remember. And what happens in this case of inflation? So inflation which happens because of increasing of money supply in the market. Okay, so because of increasing of money supply in the market, yes, there will be inflation. So at that time, government will be decreasing this government spending. Okay, so this mainly comes under fiscal policy of government. It comes under fiscal policy of government. Clear? So all these are some important concepts that you have to remember from this article. And now let us move on to this opinion page. So there is one data point. So this article is talking about Indian tourists are important to Maldives. So already we discussed about the background in yesterday's class. Yes or no? So we discussed about the statements which are made by the number of celebrities, okay, regarding this Maldives. So here this issue between Lakshadweep visit of PM, okay, and Maldives statements. So because of some controversial statements made by the Ministry of Maldives, so it is hurting lots and lots of people, emotion. Okay, so if you see this Maldives, it is island nation. And total economy, so most of the economy of this Maldives, it is depend upon tourism. And from India, lots and lots of people, they will be visiting this Maldives for tourism every year, and it will be around more than 2 lakh people, they will be visiting Maldives every year. So this is according to the official data. Okay, so because of this statements which are given by this Maldives, so many of the tourists who want to go to Maldives from India, they had been cancelled their visit and they want to now explore islands of Indian Ocean. Okay, so that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. And if you move on, in this text and context, there is an article regarding Project Tiger. So here you have to know about Wildlife Protection Act and what is this Project Tiger is all about. So already we discussed this topic number of times, and once again we are going to see this article, and your homework is to see what is this Project Tiger. Okay, so to see some facts regarding this Project Tiger and even NTCA, that is National Tiger Conservation Authority. So your homework is you have to look or do research for this Project Tiger and as well as NTCA. And if you move on in this page of news, you can see one article that is about India UK Inc. 2 deals during Rajnath visit. Okay, so this article which is talking about the relationship between India and UK. Okay, there are some important dimensions that you have to see. So let me tell me those first. So this topic is talking about India-UK relations. So first of all, you have to see map of this UK, and you have to see important areas of cooperation, and you have to see what are the issues. So one such issue is comprehensive economic partnership agreement between India and UK. Okay, so these are the things that you have to see, and this topic is important from your geography point of view and as well as international relations point of view. Geography comes under GS paper 1, international relations comes under GS paper 2. Clear? And if you move on, so there is one more article, that is India and UAE relations. So Modi holds road show with UAE President in Gujarat, opens Global Trade Summit. So here you have to focus on two important things. It is talking about India UAE relations. So first one is India UAE relations and second one is Global Trade Summit. So you have to see in this relations, you have to see map and you have to see areas of cooperation and you have to see like what are the challenges or issues between India and UAE. Okay, and you have to see recent developments. And from this Global Trade Summit point of view, you have to see what is this. So what are the aims and objectives? You have to see what is the significance. So these are important from this Global Trade Summit point of view. And if you move on, here you can see one important article that is about climate change. World came close to the critical 1.5 degrees centigrade limit in 2023. So actually this article says that this 2023 was the hottest on record, and here we can see like there is increasing of Earth's surface temperature and nearly it is around 1.5 degrees centigrade. So this is a thing which said by European Union climate monitors. So here because of this increasing of climate change, and we can see there are also some events which we are having which we had evident, like for example increasing of heat waves, increasing of droughts, unseasonal rainfall, wildfires, etc. Right? So all these things further led to increase of temperature of 1.48 degrees Celsius benchmark. Okay, so this is a thing which mainly said here. So here you have to see like what are the measures that can be taken, and you have to see even what are the impacts of this climate change on humankind. Okay, so these are very important Okay, so that's all. So these are the important articles that appeared in our today's Hindu newspaper. So these are the important articles that you have to go through. Okay, and now let us see the notes. And if you want to get the notes, you can download these notes from the Telegram channel. The link is given in description box. So yesterday I got a message from one of our friend is, so why are you discussing article twice? Okay, already you are saying the perspectives in the introduction itself, but why are you making the notes? Because the one important reason here is I can't share directly Hindu PDF in the Telegram channel because it will come under copyright infringement. So entire channel can be blocked. That's the one reason. And second one is I want to show you like how to make the notes. Okay, I am making the notes for at least 5 to 6 articles every day, and I am giving you that so that you will be understanding how can you make the notes. Okay, so that will be developing the skills in you. Okay, and I want to explain in detail some more articles which are very important. So through this notes I am explaining the topics. Is that clear? Okay, so now let us see the first topic, that is majority of Indian cities they are far from this clean air target. So here our central government, which is having an ambitious attempt to improve this air quality in some of India's most polluted cities. Okay, but unfortunately here the pollution is increasing day by day. So in 49 cities whose particulate matter, that means nothing but if you are burning anything, okay, so you will be getting ash. So this ash will be entering into our air. So that will come in the particulate matter. So the particulate matter we have two types, particulate matter 2.5 and particulate matter 10. So particulate matter is very harmful actually, okay. So if you see this details, it says that 49 cities whose particulate matter numbers they were consistently available for 5 years, and out of this 27 showed that there is declining of particulate matter 2.5. Okay, this particulate matter 2.5 or PM 2.5, it is considered as one of the dangerous grade of pollutant. Okay, so there is in some areas there is decrease, in some areas there is increase. So the stated goal of this National Clean Air Program it is to decrease this particulate matter concentration. But now the target has been shifted to 2026. Earlier the target is 2024 to reduce 20 to 40%, and the same thing now shifted to 2026. So because of this is in news. And here we have to see about some facts regarding this National Clean Air Program. What does it all about? So if we are talking about this National Clean Air Program, so this program is launched by Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, that is MOEFCC. Okay, that too in January 2019. So it is the first ever effort in the country to frame a national framework for air quality management and with a time-bound reduction target. So we have this National Clean Air Program. So it is the first effort which is made in the country, and it is the first national framework we came up to control this air pollution in India. And that too we came up with a target like within this time, within this year we have to decrease this air pollution. So the target here is by 2024 we have to reduce 20 to 30%, 20 to 40%, but now it has not been done. So we have increased the target year to 2026 now. So even this National Clean Air Program, which seeks to cut the concentration of coarse, that is particulate matter of 10 and even particulate matter 2.5. And it covers about 132 non-attainment cities where they were identified by CPCB, that is Central Pollution Control Board. And non-attainment cities are nothing but they have fallen short of National Ambient Air Quality Standards for over 5 years. So here this National Ambient Air Quality Standards or the standards for ambient air quality with reference to various identified pollutant, and they are notified by the CPCB under Air Quality Prevention and Control of Pollution Act of 1981. So what are the list of the pollutants here? So we have different pollutants under this National Ambient Air Quality Standards or PM10, PM2.5, SO2, NO2, CO, NH3, ozone, lead, benzene, benzopyrene, arsenic and nickel. So these are some important list of pollutants. So now let us see next topic. It is about India-UK signed deal on defense collaboration. So here we are getting lots and lots of points. So we have to see this. And this topic is at most important. So why we have to invest in defense? So if you see boundaries of India, so we are sharing boundary with one side Pakistan and one side China. So with these two countries we are having threats. Okay, so because of that, even history makes you learn the things, right? So in history we had Indo-Pakistan war, Indo-China war. Okay, and even there is standoff, it is going on across this LAC region since 2020 April and May onwards. But now, till now, many a times we went for talks. But those talks, they had not bring any complete standoff across this LAC region. So because of this, yes, we need to have cooperation with other countries in the defense as well. So this article is talking about India-UK defense cooperation. So if you see context, it says that India and UK signed memorandum of understanding. Okay, India and UK signed memorandum of understanding for bilateral international cadet exchange program. Okay, for what? Bilateral international cadet exchange program and a letter of arrangement on defense collaboration, research and development. So on these two things, yes, we had agreement between India and UK. So here if you are talking about India and UK defense ties, so first let us see from history onwards. So before independence, that is post independence, also we had defense policy, and that we adopted as non-alignment movement post 1947, and we want to avoid Cold War entanglements. And this one is strategic partnership initiation. So in 2004 onwards, India and UK, so we commenced strategic partnership post Cold War. And this one is, we are also having this high level dialogues between India and UK. Okay, so we are also coming up with annual summits and meetings of the heads of government and foreign ministers, and we are focusing on different areas of cooperation like anti-terrorism, new civil initiatives, and as well as space programs, etc. And even we are having some common security challenges like terrorism, extremism. Okay, so because of this, yes, we both countries are coming together and to strengthen cooperation, defense cooperation. And next one is defense cooperation commitments. So this commitments or cooperation which includes capacity building. It includes capacity building, technology exchange, military exercises and intelligence sharing. And next one is Make in India engagement. So UK supports India's Make in India campaign, especially in defense sector where there is potential for growth. And next one is defense industry collaboration. So approximately 70 UK defense companies, they supply parts for Indian military aircraft and even to supply or to support maintenance of legacy fleets. And next one is 2015 Defense Partnership Agreement. So the visit by India's Prime Minister in 2015 to UK, that led to new defense and international security partnership between India and UK. Especially we are also having cooperation in the cyber security as well. Okay, cyber security and maritime security. And this one is maritime engagement which had been increased. Okay, so UK's deployment of carrier strike group in the Indian Ocean, which aligns with the Indo-Pacific strategic focus. So now let us have a look over the map. So this is entirely British Isles. Okay, so this part is Great Britain, that is Scotland, England, Wales. So Scotland, England, Wales is Great Britain. So Great Britain, okay, so we have Great Britain. So if you are adding this Northern Ireland to Great Britain, that is called as UK. Okay, so Ireland includes Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland, and here we have this part is Great Britain. So Great Britain contains of Scotland, England and Wales. So for this Great Britain, if you are adding this Northern Ireland, it is called as UK. Okay, Northern Ireland and Republic of Ireland, they comes under the part of Ireland. So British Isles means both Great Britain and Ireland part. Okay, so don't confuse. So I will give you some equations here. So if you want, you can make a note. Great Britain. So you can confuse here. Great Britain is equal to Scotland plus England plus Wales. Scotland, England plus Wales is equal to Great Britain. And for Great Britain, we are adding Northern Ireland, that is equal to UK. Okay, UK plus Republic of Ireland UK plus Republic of Ireland is equal to, okay, British Isles. Okay, so that is called as British Isles. And if you see Ireland, so Ireland, it is combination of Northern Ireland plus Republic of Ireland. Okay, so in this way also you can get questions from your prelims, so don't confuse with this. So if you want, you can make a note. And next topic, it is about chlorine gas leak causes panic in Dehradun. So this article is important from your disaster management and even environment and ecology point of view. So if you see context, it says that a chlorine gas leak happened in Dehradun that led to panic. So what are the signs and symptoms? If you are inhaling this chlorine gas, so what will be the signs and symptoms that you can experience? Like breathing difficulties, you will be having breathing difficulties, cough and wheezing, chest tightness, blurry vision, watery eyes. From eyes you will be getting water, abdominal pain, pain and burning in the nose, mouth and eyes, nausea and vomiting, and blood in vomit or blood in stools, rapid changes in blood pressure, skin irritation and blisters, pulmonary edema. So all these are signs and symptoms. And next, let us see what are the legal protections against chemical disasters in India. So yes, disasters are going on, chemical disasters, industrial disasters. Yes, our government came up with some rules and regulations that we have to follow. Like what are the laws which are present in our country regarding this industrial disasters. So after this Bhopal gas tragedy, so we have Bhopal Gas Leak Processing of Claims Act of 1985. So this act is empowering central government to handle the claims arising from Bhopal gas tragedy, and even it is ensuring to deal as quickly and as fairly as possible. And even we have this Environment Protection Act of 1986. So this act which authorizes against central government to take some measures to improve environment and to set standards and to inspect these industrial units. And next one is we have this Public Liability Insurance Act of 1991. So this act which provides insurance to provide relief to those affected by the incidents, and even if they are having any abnormalities or any problem, so yes, they will be getting compensation or insurance. And next one is we have this National Environment Appellate Authority Act of 1997. So this act which established National Environment Appellate Authority, and this authority will be hearing appeals regarding certain activities and processes which is related to Environment Protection Act of 1986. And next one is we have the National Green Tribunal of 2010. So this act which established to effectively and quickly dispose the cases, and these cases related to environment protection and forest conservation. And next topic is about remission. We are going to discuss only regarding remission, and I also gave you the background of what is this Bilkis-Banu case, everything. So we are not going to discuss once again. So already the video is becoming lengthy, and many students, they have concern regarding this lengthy of a class. Okay. So what is the meaning of remission? Remission is complete ending of a sentence at a reduced point. Okay. Remission, it is distinct or different from both furlough and as well as parole. That is a reduction in the sentence as opposed to break from prison's life. So if we are talking about constitutional provisions here, so here president have the power and even governor has the power. Okay, that is pardoning powers. So if you see the power of president, Article 72 talks about president can grant pardons, reprieve, respite or remit of punishment or suspend or remit, commute the sentence of any persons commit of any offence. And if you see in which cases, so in all cases where punishment or sentence by the court martial. So this power is not present with the governor. So this is the only power with president. So this will be a prelim statement. And this one is in all cases where punishment or sentence, it is for an offence against any law relating to matter to which the executive power of union extends. Okay. So the power of union extends where the power is there. So in that areas also here president has the power. And in all cases where sentence is a sentence of death, in death sentence also here president have the power to give his pardoning powers. And from this powers of governor point of view, Article 161 talks about granting of pardons, reprieve, respite, remit, okay, commute, etc. And if you see the statutory powers of remission, so we have some important sections of CRPC, IPC talks about this thing. So first one is Code of Criminal Procedure Code, that is CRPC, which provides remission of a prison sentence. This is because prison is a state subject. And CRPC is proposed to be replaced by Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita now. And law which has been passed by the parliament, which has obtained assent of president, but it is yet to come into force. And next one is under section 432, here appropriate government may suspend or remit a sentence in whole or in a part with or without conditions. And next one is we are having another section here, section 433, which talks about sentence can be commuted to lesser one by appropriate government. And this power is available to state governments so that here there will be release of prisoners before they complete their prison terms. So these are some important things which are given in our new bill or new law. So now let us see what are the guidelines to be followed in granting remission. So there is one important Supreme Court judgment that you have to remember. That judgment is Lakshman Naskar versus Union of India 2000 case. The Supreme Court laid down 5 important grounds on which here remission can be considered. So first one is whether offence is an individual act of crime that does not affect the society. So if it is not affecting society, yes, you can give remit. Whether there is a chance of crime being repeated. So if this crime is repeated in future, so there will be no remission. And next one is convict has lost potentiality to commit the crime. That means he became old. Whether any purpose is being served in keeping the convict in prison. Next one is we will be also thinking about what are the socio-economic conditions of that family. So these are the grounds on which here remission is considered. And next topic it is about Project Tiger. So context says that there were 9 tiger reserves in year 1973 and that to around 9,115 square kilometers of area. But today this 9 tiger reserves had been increased to 54 in 18 states and is occupying a very large extent. Okay, and we have some critical tiger habitats as well, and even 26% of area which is present under these national parks and wildlife sanctuaries. And if you see details, it says that originally tiger, it is not Riger, it is tiger. Okay, tiger reserves were to be created in a democratic process and on the basis of scientific and objective criteria. So on the basis of scientific and objective criteria, so we can come up with creation of this tiger reserves. And the tiger conservation plan was similarly required to ensure agricultural, livelihood, development and other interests of the people who are living in the tiger bearing forest and as well as other forest reserves. So the problem which lies in fact that India's tiger reserves, they have been notified without meeting these requirements. Okay. And government which hasn't obtained informed consent from forest dwelling scheduled tribes communities and other traditional communities. So this is some cause of concern regarding this. Okay, so these are some important articles that appeared in our today's Hindu newspaper. I done with my analysis and now I want to show you one thing like where you can get this notes of today's class. Okay, so I will show you where we will be getting the notes. So this is Rathods IS classes Telegram channel. So every day we will be posting the notes here and here you can download the notes. And this is our website, Rathods IS Academy website. So these are the different courses that we are offering. So if you want to get the access to this course, first you have to click on register login button, and first you have to click on do not have account, and after that you have to register with your details and then login. So after login you can click on this course list, okay, so that this courses that you can see on the screen. And if you want to watch the demo videos, you can click on play course, so that 3 demo videos will be opened in each and every module. And if you want to check the price details, so prices are very limited, it will be below like 3000 to 4000 only, and especially economy it is around 100 hours, and history it is about 140 hours. So like that each and every topic is covered here, and prelims is very much near. And for prelims you have to focus on important subjects like polity, history, geography, economy, science and technology, environment and ecology, right? So you can go for purchasing of these courses, and you can click on this buy now, so that you can check the price of this course, and if it is affordable to you, then only you can go for payment. Okay, and if you have any doubts regarding these courses, and if you want to talk to me directly, you can call me on this number 8074765513. Okay, this is about the courses that we are offering in Rathods IS, and this is our YouTube channel, that is Rathods IS Academy. Please do subscribe to this channel, okay, so that you will be getting lots and lots of informative content soon. And also we are going to start the new batch of foundational course. So for that foundational course the price will be around 20,000 to 25,000 rupees only, which is including mains answer writing. So here each and every topic is covered from basic to advanced level, and there will be more than 600 plus hours of classes. So this foundational course, which is including of both recorded and live classes. Okay, so try to join this course so that you will be getting lots and lots of benefits, and it is very affordable. Okay, so you can pay in 2 installments. This amount also you can pay in 2 installments. So this facility also we are available, we are providing. And if you want to talk to me, you can call me on the number that I gave you, or even you can text me on WhatsApp. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this class, and if you really like this class, so hit the like button, and don't forget to share this class to your friends. And one more thing is, please do subscribe to Rathods IS Academy. Thank you so much for watching.